Where do I start? Okay, let's start by saying that the last 4 days have been an incredible adventure. So much so that I've had very little moments to actually just stop and talk to the camera and tell you guys what's been going on, but I'll give you a little recap right now. So, to put it simply, every day has been some sort of, adventure wildlife challenge. Like 2 days ago, we took a boat, motored all the way into the wetlands into the crocodile habitat and fed some crocodiles. That was wild. You don't know the feeling of being in front of a 10-foot crocodile and how incredibly interesting it is, but also incredibly scary. That thing is a unit, but I can respect it from a distance. Every site in Belize is magical. It's majestic. It's otherworldly. Yesterday, it was Karen's birthday, and we went horseback riding all the way to a place called Outback Trails, where we took the horses, and each horse fit each one of our personalities. We took the horses all the way into the jungle, where we met a serene scene of a river passing by on the one side, 30-foot bamboo trees on the other side, a grass hill, seen straight out of a halation day. It's very beautiful. But one question I keep asking myself is, every time you see a beautiful sight, what is it that you're meant to be thinking exactly? Like, what is it that is meant to go through your mind? I try not to think too much. I try to leave my head empty and just try to really take it all in and be in the moment. But I wonder, a beautiful sight does not one enlightened mind make.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That was yesterday. And today, I have somewhat of an idea of what I'm gonna do, but mostly it's all up to chance. Every day has been just waking up and being ready for adventure, whatever shape that may take. And that has really loosened me up and made me be open to everything, be open to all these cultures, to new food, to, taking on this heat. Today is a mystery, but it'll definitely be an adventure, that's for sure. So, let's see what happens.
It's down by the tree. First one, yeah.
Whoa, lizard, dude.
What kind of it? It might be probably wouldn't be a basilisk out here, would it?
No, that's not a basilisk. That looks like a full-on iguana.
You reckon it's an iguana?
I can't be sure. I'm not a conservationist after all.
So shortly after, Gary picks us up in a golf cart, the start to a usual typical day here in Belize, and drives us to our next mystery adventure, which in this case happens to be the Palapas near the water.
Oh, this
And let me
place
tell you,
looks
they
really
are
cool.
Beautiful.
It reminds me of Madagascar, like the fort they make when they're staying there.
Life in Belize isn't as different as you might think. Back home when you're bored, you call a friend, you hang out at the park. Here you do the same thing, except the park is a palapa by the water, facing what feels like an infinite Atlantic Ocean, which feels more epic, but familiar at the same time. What a beautiful shot, if I may say so myself. But here's something to think about. I'm Colombian, so falling into a hammock like this feels like second nature. I mean, the rhythms of a place like this are instinctual to me. When there's nothing to do, you go outside, you sit, you watch something beautiful, and you enjoy being alive. I mean, it really is that simple here. When your surroundings are this overwhelming, soaking it in feels, it's enough. Of course, there's always that Western voice telling you that, you should be doing something productive. But in that moment, I wasn't producing anything. I was happy. Is it practical? Probably not. At least not for my wallet, but for my soul, it felt necessary. I once heard someone say that city life is claustrophobic. This is the exact opposite.
The legend returns.
Job done.
Nope.
Good stuff.
Huh?
Good stuff.
Good stuff is right.
And that's about it, honestly. At least, that's what a chill day in Belize looks like. I've really fallen in love with that. I wonder what tomorrow will be feeling. So, stay tuned for what tomorrow will be in the next episode.